Alright guys, are you ready for this? I know it's been a long time coming, and I'm sorry for making you guys wait, those of you who have actually been watching this Let's Play. But we are gonna do the Elite Four, finally. We're gonna finish this thing off, and I definitely need to show you the updated team. I didn't do as much grinding as I expected to, because the Elite Four is probably gonna be pretty easy, actually. Let's start from top to bottom here, and we'll look at Electrode, who will be very useful for me with his use of Explosion, and also Thunder can hit a lot of things super effectively throughout the Elite Four. So he will really come in handy. He's level 47, and those are his moves. The levels are totally unbalanced. They're not the way that I was expecting it to, that I was trying to get it to, where Charizard was my top dog and everyone else was just kind of a few levels below him. But what I actually ended up doing was fighting the Elite Four a few times, because that's the best way to gain experience for this, is that you fight the Elite Four a bunch. And I came to realize that they're really not going to be that bad. Here's Vileplume, level 46, Mega Drain is its main attack, and then Cut's not going to be useful at all, of course. Well, actually, I could use Cut to save PP. The biggest problem with the Elite Four that I'm going to have is PP. I don't have any Ethers or Elixirs. I could probably go out and find them, but I don't really feel like doing that, because you can't buy them in stores, from what I know. But anyway, yeah, Vileplume's going to be... I think Vileplume's going to be useful with its status effects, like Toxic's going to be super useful here. And then Sleep Powder could come in handy, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm feeling pretty strong about Vileplume. And here's Dugtrio, level 47. And it did learn Earthquake, learns that... I think it does learn it at level 47. And I also still have Dig, Slash to hit anything that's flying. And Sand Attack's just... I'm not going to use Sand Attack, but... the main moves I'll be using are Slash and Earthquake. There's not really much of a reason to use Dig. I can't think of it. I don't know why I want to use the 2 turns, but maybe I will. Who knows? Here's Snorlax, who I fear will be the weakest link here. He's level 45, and which means he is the lowest. I think he's tied for the lowest here. And he has Double Edge, which hurts a lot, but it does also deal damage to me because that's Rico. And then he has some coverage moves with Surf, Blizzard, Thunderbolt. Since his special stat's not all that good, they're not going to be doing much damage, but they still deal super effective damage to a good variety of Pokemon in the Elite Four. And it also saves me from hurting myself from Double Edge, so I'm only going to use Double Edge if I feel like it's necessary to just get a big hit in. Here is who probably is going to be the best Pokemon here, and he's my highest leveled. Actually, I think he's tied to Charizard. I'm not even paying attention to that. But, he actually has a good... Wow, I just realized his attack stat is actually pretty good. You can see his stats are pretty damn well-rounded. I don't think there's anything too bad about this. He has Psychic, Thunder Wave, and Confusion. His Flash isn't going to be used. All it does is lower accuracy. That's not worth it. So I will be using those 3 moves, Psychic, Thunder Wave, and Confusion. Confusion is just going to be used as a PP saver. Again, PP is a big problem, but Psychic is going to be dealing big damage. So whenever... I'm hoping that I can pull off some kills whenever Pokemon are low on health here with the Confusion. And hopefully the trainers don't use full restores a whole bunch. That's something that tends to happen a lot in the Elite Four. And anyway, here is our last Pokemon, our starter, Trusty Charizard. He's also level 49 along with Hypno. And, oh wow, his stats are pretty damn good too. I haven't really looked at the stats that much. But he has high speed, high attack, high special. Very well rounded, actually. He is my most powerful Pokemon stats-wise, but I think Hypno is going to be the best here. He has pretty good coverage moves. Flash, Earthquake. I got that from Silphco. Thanks a lot, Sam, for helping me find that. And then his stab move, Flamethrower. Strength, maybe a PP saver. I don't think I'm going to use it, though. And that is it. That is my team. I'm going to lead off with Voltorb. Or not Voltorb. Don't start calling them by the wrong names now. You're in the Elite Four. God damn it. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do... originally I said I was going to do one trainer per video, but seeing how these guys are a lot easier than I remember them being, so I think I'm going to go with 2 per video, with the champion being the finale in its own video. So it's going to be 3 videos here, instead of 5, what I originally planned. So let's shut the hell up and fight our first trainer. This is Lorelei. I never really tried to pronounce that. I always pronounce it Lori. I don't know why. But here we go. She is a trainer that specializes... I said that's another thing about the Elite Four, is they kind of take on the whole gym leader type of thing, where they specialize in a certain type. So this first one is supposed to be Ice. Now, the main thing here is that 4 of the 5 Pokemon she has are Water type. Each of the 4 Elite Four trainers have 5 Pokemon, and the champion has 6. And 4 of the 5 here are actually also have Water, which means Electrode will be doing the best damage here. And unfortunately, I'm missing Thunderbolts, so that's the big thing here for me, is to not miss these Thunders. And it's typically 2-hit KO Dewgong. The Pokemon she uses are pretty good defensively, at least the Water types. She has she has a Jinx that isn't Water type, of course, it's Ice and Psychic. And that's the only thing that on this team that isn't really defensive. Otherwise, all these guys take hits pretty well. And thankfully, I landed 2 Thunders here. So the big worry is PP, and I'm super concerned about how my PP is gonna look when I get to the end. I didn't even show my items, but I have 6 revives and 6 full restores. So I guess you can say I have 1 revive and 1 full restore for each Pokemon, even though it's possible that I'll use 2 on 1. Voltorb might... Oh, who's coming out? Okay, pay attention. You're at the Elite Four, man. It's probably... Yeah, it's close here. Who probably would go down to 1 hit to Thunder if it hits. And of course it doesn't. Oh boy, this is really bad. I mean, not only am I getting close to dying, but I'm also running out of Thunders really quickly. I just want to get through these pretty quickly. I can get through this first trainer, most of it, with just Electrode. What was I saying earlier? I completely forgot what I was saying earlier. God, I wish I could remember what I was saying earlier. I just went on a big tangent. Well, that sucks. Oh yeah, PP. Yeah, PP is going to be a big problem. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Because I have a lot of low PP moves that do a lot of damage. So I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to the end. Oh no, I was talking about the items. See, this is how this Let's Play has gone. Is I've been so derpy throughout this whole thing and brain farting all over the place. I feel really bad about that, but oh well. Okay, here's Jinx. I'm gonna... see, who should I put in for this? You would think Charizard would be a logical choice here, because he's fire and the typing is ice. Of course, 4 of the 5 would be neutral to fire anyway. But the thing is, ice moves are super effective against Charizard, who's half flying. Typically what it should be, let's put in, let's stop thinking here, let's put in Snorlax for a hard-hitting double hit. Double hit should one-hit KO Jinx. But the thing is, normally Charizard should be neutral to ice, because he's half fire, which resists ice and he's half flying, which is weak to it. But since this game is kind of funny with its type effectiveness, he's weak to ice, which really sucks here. And he will get one-hit KO'd by these guys' attacks, which they have some pretty powerful ice attacks. If they use... I guess Aura Beam from the Dewgong isn't that bad, but this next Pokemon, and I believe this is the last one coming up, Lapras. This Lapras is actually pretty damn tough. It takes hits very well, and it deals damage pretty well. It has 2 extremely powerful moves. I don't know if I should stay... I think I should just save Snorlax for later. Typically here, I do blow up on this, because this thing takes hits extremely well. It has 2 hard-hitting moves. It has Hydro Pump, and it has Blizzard, which does one-hit KO Charizard, by the way. So, I won't be using Charizard here, unless I can score a pick-off KO at the end. I could Thunder, but Thunder's gonna do probably less than Explosion, so I'm gonna go with Explosion and heal myself later. This is typically how I do this. Just explode on it. And wow. Okay, that was kind of disappointing. I probably could have Thundered. But the thing is, like, okay, its 2 main moves are Hydro Pump and Blizzard, and they're both low accuracy moves, but every time I do this, it seems to land them every time. I don't think it's ever missed on me. So I am kind of in the pickle here. This Lapras really is tough. I don't want to go with Charizard. It's not going to KO. Well, nothing's going to KO. I could, I guess, go with a Double Edge. Maybe that will KO. Thunderbolt, it's going to take Thunderbolt really well because it has a high special stat, which is probably why those moves do a lot of damage. Yeah, Lapras is beast in 4th gen. Wow, man. That's the other thing about Double Edge is I'm getting a lot of recoil. Okay, I should be able to KO with this. Oh, and Hydro Pump, that shouldn't kill me. I do take hits previously. I have high HP after all. But then again, so does Lapras. Lapras has pretty good HP, and unfortunately, I'm dead. Well, Charizard has the best attack of all my guys. Hypno would be okay, but I want to save Hypno for later. And I guess I just gotta hope Slash and KO. Flamethrower is not gonna do it. Earthquake isn't gonna do it. Slash is the best option here. And it doesn't KO. And it uses Super Potion, which is really bad. Oh, actually, it's Super Potion, never mind. It's kind of strange how it uses a Super Potion. Okay, well... It's gonna get low, but it's not gonna KO. Got close, though. But yeah, there I go, Hydro Pump. It has 2 super effective moves against me, Hydro Pump and Blizzard. So Charizard is gonna bite the dust. Or not! Wow, are you kidding me? I don't survive Blizzard, and Blizzard's the same base power. Maybe I should just minimum damage. I'll go with the Strength, just to finish it off. Should kill it. Better kill it. And there we go! The first Elite Four trainer is down. Now, unfortunately, I lost, like... Well, how many Pokemon did I lose there? 2 and pretty much 3, because Charizard's not going to be doing much. I'm going to save all the potions and stuff till near the end. I'm going to try to... Now, this trainer here is Bruno. It's kind of he's kind of a fighting and rock type of trainer. I'm pretty sure his official typing is fighting, but he does have 2 rock types on too, which is kind of weird, but we'll just go with it. And this guy is pathetically easy. Everyone knows it who's played this game. This guy's a joke, he's not hard at all, and I don't think I'm going to lose a single Pokemon here. I shouldn't. If I do, then I'll be in big trouble and seriously embarrassed. So, let's do this. Really, I think Lorelie, of the first 3 Elite Four trainers, I think Lorelie is the hardest. The middle 2, Bruno, and then the one after this, which I'll do in the next episode, are the easier ones of the 4. And then the last one, which is Lance, the Dragon Trainer, is probably the hardest of the 4. I'm not entirely confident on my opinion there, but here we go. We start off with an Onix, which will go down on 1 hit to Mega Drain. No problem. And this is a Rock Throw, which is nice. So yeah, this is gonna be extremely easy. I'm not expecting to have any trouble here. And level 47. Always good to gain some levels here. And then the next is Hitmonchan. Now, of course, the logical thing would be to use Hypno here, because it's Psychic type, obviously, which is good against fighting. And yeah, I might as well do it. I'm trying to think of what kind of attacks they'd have other than fighting moves that can really hurt Hypno pretty badly. Because Hypno, I don't know, on the defensive side, he can get hurt pretty bad. Just see how much Psychic can do. The thing is, I don't want to waste my Psychics here. I would like to save him for later battles, so I think I might just go with two. Hopefully, I can KO with 2 confusions. But the other thing is, these guys, I don't know. Hitmonlee coming up next. I don't want to waste all my psychics on this piece of junk trainer, so I think I'm going to go back to Vileplume, because Vileplume's not going to be very useful in the next 2 Elite Four battles. So I might as well make use of it now and just see if I can get through this guy here. And I do resist fighting, which is nice. I guess that's something I didn't really think about. So, yeah, I'm going to try to use Vileplume for the rest of the way. Because I'm not expecting to take too much damage. Mega Drain is going to get drained, no pun intended, throughout this. A cut is not going to cut it. Oh my god! That was an unintentional... That was an unintentional pun in the second one. The Mega Drain's gonna get drained was intentional, the cut's not gonna cut it was not intentional. I swear to god. Alright, this is doing pretty good though. I'm gonna try to finish off with the cut so I can save some Mega Drains. I don't know how useful... Man. I don't want to waste all my Mega Drains here. I want to save some for the champion. At least like a couple, I don't know. I don't know how big of a deal it is. I will use Mega Drain on this, because cut's obviously not going to hurt Onix. So, let's just kill this in one hit. I'm also going to get a lot of HP back here, which is nice. Yeah, so Vileplume's doing pretty good in this battle. I'm quite happy with that, I must say. That way I can save Hypno for later. Again, Hypno is definitely my best Pokemon on the team here. And he's probably going to be the MVP, that's my guess. Machamp, do I really... you know, I'm just going to Psychic this. I guess. Or I could use... You know what, I'm going to use Charizard here, as strange as that sounds, and just Flamethrower it. I'm probably not going to... Oh, I shouldn't kill it, but... I mean, Charizard's going to die anyway. He's not going to come through that much in the next battle, nor the battle after that. He's kind of like Vileplume. So, I'm pretty much sacrificing him here, and then hopefully I can finish off with Dugtrio. Yeah, that did pretty good. Half damage. Don't do that. Because I want to use Dugtrio to, well, I guess I can get... Oh, I can't get another attack in, so I guess that was a good thing. Never mind. What am I talking about? Hopefully that kills. Cool! Critical hit. Not sure if that mattered, but who cares. So, nice job, Charizard. I was really just sacrificing him to get as much damage as possible and then finish off with Dugtrio or something. And that was my plan there. Alright, job is done. Go face your next challenge. Alright, so I'm going to take a look at my team just to kind of... Actually, you know, let's do that in the next episode because I'm ending this one off here. So, next time on the Let's Play Pokemon Red, we will do the second half of the Elite Four. Peace.